Hello, Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could also be a current relationship, but there's a lack of communication. For others of you, this could be a situationship or someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there. A lot of chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides, I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. All right, Cancer. So there are at least 3 cards here that are slightly dark and dreary. One is a bit more than usual. Here we have growth followed by embracing the shadow. After that, we have opening, ecstasy, abundance, doubt, illness, wellness, surrender. And then we have creativity under the bottom of the deck. The overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, the connection that I have with you, everything now seems as if it was rushed. It was all too sudden. I never really made the effort to get to know you more. In fact, I was rushing through everything the entire time. I should have taken a step back and appreciated you as a person, not treated you as an object. I shouldn't have taken you for granted, and I should have valued you more. These things have changed my life, the experiences that I have had. And now, I want a chance to take a step back and finally grow with you. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Because I feel that before it was very much about the materialistic, about the physical. But now, going forward, I really do want to dig deep and know who you are really on the inside. What are your dreams? What are your passions? What are your fears? I want to know everything. I also feel that in this connection, there is this desire to know the truth. You have seen a side of me that was very impulsive, aggressive, compulsive. It's a dark side, and I never really wanted you to see that side of me, but you did. And now, I can't change who I am. I can't change the things that I do, the way that I act. It's hard for me, because this is a part of me. It's a part of who I am, even though I never really wanted you to see this part. This dark side of me. The side that doesn't agree with the many. And because of this, now things are, in this connection, things are very awkward. There's a lot of awkwardness and feelings of just being so uncomfortable. I want to open up to you. and talk to you about certain things that I've hidden deep down inside my heart. Things that I have not confessed. Things that I wanted to tell you, but I just never did. And I know that in this connection, there has been the sense of ecstasy. There's this spiritual bliss that exists. A part of me feels very happy and thrilled because my spirit is happy. My soul is happy. I don't know why it's happy. I just know that it is. I also want to focus on the materialistic. I want to learn from you, gain more perspective from you. You have a lot of potential. And we could be a power couple. But the stability that I have and the things that I have done and said in the past, it might not be enough for you. Sometimes I feel that I'm not good enough for you because I feel that I'm just not as settled, as suitable as the person that you would hope me to be. I'm not that person. I also know that in this connection, there is a whole lot of doubt. I doubt that I will ever be stable enough to give you a better life, to take care of you, to be that person who is reliable and who can be there for you. These are the doubts that I have because of the things that I have said and done. A lot of bad things have happened. And the things that I have said, the things that I have done, the things that I have put you through over time. Now I realize that everything that happened, it truly could have been avoided. But I doubt this would ever change. Because now there's a lack of faith, there's a lack of trust in this connection. I also feel that there's this level of expectation. Certain things that I have wanted, certain things that I desire. And the thing is, I wanted to satisfy you and give you what it is that you wanted, what you needed. But I can't give you what it is that you desire. Because there is a lack of faith and a lack of trust, and because of this now I feel hopeless. I feel that no matter how much effort that is put in, nothing will work out. There's a sense of despair, deception, depression, and hopelessness. It's hard for me to reach above the surface of this water and see your shining face and be with you. You are the sun to me. But there are restrictions, burdens, constraints. So many things that weigh me down below the surface of this water. I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of surrender. I do want to be with you. I want to surrender to you. If you lead, I would follow. And I have the sense of belonging where I belong to you and you belong to me, where I have given you and surrendered my mind, my heart, my body. But it's hard for me to express this to you when there is distance. Overall, I want to create something with you. I want to be in a situation where I am free to decide whatever it is that I want, but it is all based on you. And this creativity, it is me wanting to create something with you, something that will be long-lasting, for the world to see. A web of love that I would love to weave and have you as the center of my world. This is something that I hope for. This is something that I wish for. But I know the things that have happened in this connection, the way everything has fallen into place, it's difficult to move forward because of that feeling of being awkward, because of the troubles that I've caused, the dark side that you see, the feeling of just simply being uncomfortable. I do want to grow with you and get to know you more, but I doubt anything will move forward. All right. Cancer. So, we have here a situation where it seems like things happen very sudden. It was also sudden. And it was very much like a roller coaster, but it happened fast. And even in this connection, so much was moving forward so fast. There's somebody here couldn't keep up with the pace and the depth of the type of relationship this was. Somebody here wanted this to be a very light and fluffy, come and go as you please type of relationship, but another person in this connection wanted this to be a bit more, maybe even long term, wanted it to be a bit more solid. I'm seeing the word commitment, and stability comes with this. The abundance card. There was a desire and a need for stability, but so much changed that it's difficult for this person now to even think of being that kind of an individual who can be in this connection with you, because they feel very awkward. They feel it's not going to happen. They feel doubts, and they are depressed as well. There's a sense of hopelessness, depression, despair, devastated. This person's devastated. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So with that card, what I like to do is have a look into the past in this connection. Something that may have happened, may have occurred. But your person of interest, they may still be going through this. So, very intense card. My goodness, both of these cards are very, very strong. They are very sad and upsetting cards, in fact. You have somebody here, Cancer, who genuinely appreciates you now. But back then, there were problems. I definitely see that here. Let's have a look. So for those of you who are new, this part of the reading I read in the reverse, these cards. And this is for those of you who never received the closure that you deserved. This person may have abandoned you. They may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. And now there's hardly any communication. What happened? So hopefully these cards, it will provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Also keep in mind that this is in the past. So things were going great. Everything was uphill. Boom. There was this level. And then all of a sudden, it just kind of came crashing down and you're wondering what happened. This person may not have told you. This is a lot that was going on in their heart and in their mind. All right. The first set of cards, guys, that was the actions, any current feelings and emotions that they have. So that's current. Let's have a look. The Three of Arrows is a very intense card. It talks about loss, sorrow, oversensitivities. A sharp pain in the heart and disappointment, indicating the end of a love relationship or simple separation. This is sorrow that has the power to enlighten or debilitate. Time was needed for healing. Here it also talks about the need to transform grief into understanding. So grief is there and it clouds one's judgment. But what ended up happening here is over time, this person realized that this grief, this sadness cannot overtake their life. They need to release from it and be a better person. So we have here, there was overindulgence in grief for the sake of drama. Great. Time for healing that was needed. The need to transform grief into understanding and overindulging in grief for the sake of drama. The slow easing of sorrow. So for the sake of drama. Now, it's almost like they have nothing better to do, but when they think about you, their life is in turmoil. And they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to deal with it. So they do what they think they know best. And that is being in grief, suffering in silence, feeling sorrowful. And of course, this person has hurt you. For a small portion of you, this could be a third party. But this person does know and they feel that they have hurt you. They do want to move on, but they feel stuck emotionally. We also have here the 5 of coins. All right. With the 5 of coins, it talks about a lack of poverty, richness, spiritual richness, and insecurities. Now, in the reverse, it talks about how this poverty may have been personified as a lack of wealth or even a sense of emotional sterility. Here it talks about the feelings are transitory. These feelings are transitory. Have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. That's what the card suggests. So here there was a lack of spiritual richness. There was poverty. And there were a lot of insecurities. This person at some point in time felt so drained and so depleted that materialistically they could not give you anything. And emotionally, they felt that they didn't have anything to give to you. So they were very, very much down in the dumps, so to speak. So it does show me here that there is an issue. And the issue is that lack of direction, a lack of motivation. But it's because it's almost as if this person has had enough. There's something else going on in this individual's life. This is not just you. This is something or someone else also causing problems. This could be job-related stressors in life, issues with health, maybe someone else's health, finances. There's something going on here where this person was very, very focused and they were unable to commit or have that stability because certain other things were important in their life and they were focusing on that. Now, you did have the abundance card earlier. And that does show me that at least with the abundance, it is talking about that materialistic gain and the desire to be someone who can afford the luxuries of life. Now, I just want to quickly see, because I know that I did go over some of these cards. There you are. Yes, correct. So the abundance card, which is the goddess Lakshmi, it does talk a lot about money, but also being settled, having stability. So even though you may have a great job, you may have a lot of money, this person still wants to be that individual who you can count on. If something ever happens, you could rely on them. And they feel that this is something important. This is something that they want to work towards. And they want to make your life easier. But there's so much that they have to do in terms of the internal issues that they're facing and the external issues that are holding them back. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. So, first card, the strongest, we have here the Ace of Cups. Now, I'm going to go back because a couple of cards fell down here. All right. Oh, I mentioned third party. This could possibly be a third party as well. We have here the Lover's card. Now keep in mind, guys, third party doesn't always mean another human being or an affair, okay? It doesn't always mean that. This could mean simply that your person of interest does not have the time, energy, and effort because it's being spent somewhere else. Maybe on a sick loved one, maybe on a project, career development, moving to a far-off place, trying to get that dream job. It could be anything, but because of the actions that they're taking, the time, energy, and effort that they could be dedicating to you, they're unable to, and therefore it may appear as a third-party situation. Okay? A choice between yourself and someone else or something else. And there's no other way of using that word, choice. I have to use the word choice. Some people don't like it. But in English, that is truly the only word I can use to describe the situation, person caught between two individuals, or one thing versus the other. Yes, a lot of daydreaming here. And juggling a lot of things. So there's a lot going on here. Your person's a busy bee, first of all, and they may not tell you the whole truth. They may not be opening up to you as much, but they wanted to open up to you in the first few cards that we had. Ace of Cups. So this does tell me that your person of interest here wants to give to you love, unconditional love. This cup is overflowing with love, and this is something that they want to share with you. This is something that they want to give to you. Now, we also have here a sense of forgiveness. So somebody here may want to apologize as well. With the Lover's card, it does say that even though they're back into your life or into your life, they feel that there's a choice that needs to be made. Either they can be with you, or they can pursue a connection with someone else, or they can pursue a dream, doing something else. So whatever it is, there is a choice. And let me tell you, it's not an easy choice. The only reason you are there, it's because this person does love you. And some of you may wonder, well, if they love me, then they can leave everything and be with me. It's never that easy. It's never that simple. Have a look at some of my other videos, the audio recordings that I have on Asnointia Audio, my other channel. You will see that there's some people out there that do have different ways of living. I have some videos on relationship-related advice, so have a look at that on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. The videos are absolutely free. It'll give you a better understanding and perspective when thinking about this. So people do have a lot of things that they can do. They can take a leap of faith, but the problem is it a practical leap of faith? Is it realistic, right? Will they be able to afford life afterwards? These days, everything is so expensive, right? And working as a team, working together, building a future together, it's rare, but it does happen, and that's the way it should be. We have here also the Four of Pentacles. So this is interesting. I am getting that there is external influence, and they are trying to be very guarded with what they believe in, what they feel, and what they fear. I see here that they are very stubborn, ego-oriented, egocentric, actually, I'm saying the word. They have a lot of ego and pride because of low self-esteem. They may seem as if they don't have low self-esteem, but this person does. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, it does talk about how in this connection, there's this desire to hold on to what is dear to this person, but also be able to share their opinion and what it is that they feel their beliefs should be between the both of you. They have a certain set standard of things and certain beliefs, certain things that they believe in, and they want you to believe in the same. Now, sometimes that's okay because it might just simply be common sense, but sometimes people don't want to believe or don't want to conform to someone else's ways or their standards or their way of thought. Not everybody's the same. But here, your person of interest does feel that they're holding on to something. They feel this because they want to do this. They're holding on to something very strongly from this connection, from the past, maybe even you, or a belief-related issue. And yet, they also don't want to budge. So they want you to conform to their ways, and that's not good. Here we also have the 7 of Cups. A lot of temptation around this person. A lot of temptation. There's a lot of choices. The first choice is yourself, being with you, but they also see that they have upset you. They see you as somebody who is now feeling perhaps very jaded, very cold, very rejected. Somebody who's not that happy anymore. However, they put you on a pedestal and you are at the center. You're at the heart of everything. Just like the creativity card, the web of love, right? You're the center of the world, and this is it. You are at that center. The problem is that this person truly is procrastinating. They're not getting the job done fast. Whatever needs to get done, they're not doing it. You see, the problem with this is that when this happens, there's a lack of progress forward. And when there's no progress, there's no use of any of this. What's this person doing by just thinking and procrastinating? Where's that getting them? Why does somebody do this? Why do people procrastinate? Because there's fear of the unknown. They feel unsure. And because they feel unsure, they're not going to make a move at all. Here we also have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles, it talks about how in this connection there is this desire to make a decision. What to prioritize. Should I do this? Should I do that? Here, your person of interest is juggling a lot. They're juggling a lot. They have tasks, responsibilities. This could be related to job offers, finances, relationships, anything. But whatever it is, they are juggling many things all at once, and that can become overwhelming. Also, that time, energy, and effort sentence that I was saying a while ago, the same thing applies here. They're so overwhelmed with work, so many things that they've taken on, that they are unable to dedicate that time, energy, and effort towards you because their energy is in fact scattered energy. It's being spent somewhere else. So I do see here an offer, but I do see a complication with it as well. There may come an offer, they may wait, but they also want you to come to them. Cancer, if you are in this sort of a connection, I would recommend that you take the lead, that you are the one who's going to make this come true. You are going to make this come forward, because I do see it's important that you take an equal part in this. But the type of part you'll be taking is the lead. You are going to be leading this person because their judgment is clouded. And they have a lot of opinions. They have a lot of other people around them that may be stirring up a crap storm. Here we have Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer here. Oh, and I didn't. I ended up flipping. Okay. All right, first card, the strongest we have here, compromise. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. All right, we have here recovery, compromise, abundance, recovery. Followed by no need to worry. All right. Interesting. We have here compromise. The first card is the strongest. So because we have other individuals with different belief-related issues, now your person of interest may have a set way that they think. Certain things need to be done in a certain way, or their opinion about a certain situation. Now the issue here is that there's so many differences, it's hard to see eye to eye, it's hard to be on the same page, it's hard to strike a balance. But with a compromise card, it does talk about a balance. The suggestion here would be, you accommodate them, they accommodate you. You adjust a little bit, they adjust, and then you both meet in the middle. This truly is the only way. 50-50 is good, 60-40 is acceptable, 70-30 is a little too much. Whoever's bending over backwards 70%, you're basically just changing your entire personality to suit your person of interest. So let's not do that, Cancer. Okay? We also have here a beautiful card, Abundance. Interesting, you've gotten this twice now. So abundance does tell me that at the very least, there's going to be abundant love in this connection, but even maybe money, finances. Something is going to happen where the finances will increase or it's going to get better. Something here is going to change. Now we also have here recovery, and I'll go over this card later. I have a package that you can place an order for if you want to heal from certain things. So recovery is here because something in this connection happened where your person of interest truly made you feel ill at some point. Whatever they have done has made you feel sick. Now this sickness, this illness, it's not going to affect all of you. However, it doesn't have to be physical. This could be a misalignment between the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. If any one of these has been triggered or changed, then definitely this is something that one can look into with those packages and heal. Now, the healing could be on any level, but this is all pseudoscience. This is all metaphysical, right? It's not something that you can actually pinpoint and say, yes, this is factual like that. No, this is only something that you can feel, in fact. We also have here, there's no need to worry because there is going to be recovery, which is great. They're also saying here, be assertive. Now, remember how I was telling you that I recommend and that it seems like you are going to be and you should be the lead in this connection, that you set the pace. Okay, so some of you probably remember that I said that. Now, the same thing goes here. Be assertive. Why are they saying here to be assertive? Because someone here, yourself or anyone out there, it seems as if you have bent over backwards to accommodate this person for even that compromise. But going back in this way also means that you're walking on eggshells. Now, walking on eggshells in a connection, it's not good because that means you are also not your authentic self, and you need to be. Here we also have get more information and then a year from now. So a year from now could be from now until the next few months. It could be. This is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody where it's a year from now. Some of you may have seen this last year and it may be upsetting you seeing it again this year, right now. This deck only goes up to a year from now. And these are general love readings. And if it doesn't resonate with you, this means it's resonating for somebody else right now. The message is not meant for you. We have here, get more information. So getting more information, this does talk about knowing and learning about certain things that have happened in this connection, how to make things better. How do I fix the conversation? How do I fix the communication? How can I communicate better? How can I deal with belief-related issues? How can I learn more about their faith, their mindset, their mentality? There are certain things in this connection that can be fixed, provided you gain the knowledge to fix it. Now, sometimes this happens either just on your own when you're watching a video, for example, or even reading a book or a blog or article or something, all related directly or indirectly to relationships. So please do have a look at that, because it does say here that getting more information, the only reason this card comes up is because there's a lack of information in your life right now. And once you get this information, it will be easier for you to make a compromise. And of course, it's now until the next year. We also have here the overall arching theme in the near future. So in the near future, there's going to be recovery. There's going to be a lot of abundance. There may even be talks of a compromise. And of course, being assertive and getting that information, that is important as well. Cancer, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments and I try to reply back as much as I can. Do share with me your stories or what part of this reading resonated. Also, sometimes when I read this content, it is very motivating and inspirational, and I do create content on my other channel, which I mentioned before. That is Asnointia Audio. The link is below, and you can go to that channel, have a view. The videos are for free, just like this channel. And I have their videos on past life and spiritual connections, what and who are twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners. I also have a playlist that is regarding connections with people, relationship-related matters, relationship-related advice. So there, the most recent that I hopefully will upload very soon, the topic is letting go and moving on. And I know that's going to help a lot of people out there, because that is a repetitive pattern topic that I've seen over and over again that so many people have gone through. And it's very difficult to let go. It's very difficult to move on. And it's hard to have that third party perspective. So hopefully once that's uploaded, guys, very soon, you guys will enjoy it. And please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. I also have one video there on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? And that's also one thing that I wanted to talk about regarding this recovery card. You see, on my website, some of you may ask here in the comments below, do you do love readings? I do. I do love readings. And the one that I have available right now, it's on my website. You'll see some packages that are still available. Please do read the description before you place an order so you know exactly what to expect. I have one on past life and spiritual connections. I also have one that is the love reading, which is a PDF as well as an audio recording. So you get a whole lot of detail there. These are personalized readings. And I also have one on negative energies, the chakra checkup package. So I do have the ability to remotely see wherever it is that you're living around your aura and inside of your body, and I spot the negative energies, how many you have, what types you have. I also have Angel Fakiel, who also confirms with me what it is that I have found. So once we know what it is, I then teach you in this package how to get rid of them. Okay? And it's important to get rid of negative energies, especially if there are things written in your book of life that you haven't received yet. Whatever's owed to you karmically, you will receive. But you can only get it if you have the path clear. Just like if you were manifesting, the path has to be clear. It cannot have boulders or rocks on the way. Those boulders and rocks are negative energies. They are blocking. So I do feel that it's important that you take a step back, think about it with a cool head. What happened in this connection where the mind, body, spirit kind of is out of alignment? Some people have gone through trauma, and that has set a type of energy lock in the body. And this is in fact not the body itself, but the energy centers, which is your chakra centers. Those are associated to your bodily functions. So this is something that I do. It's not Reiki, and it's not typical meditation. It's my own technique, but it works. And it's quite unique, very different. So it's a very simple method of getting rid of negative energies. This includes jinns, demons, evil spirits. If some of you feel that your home may be haunted, if you feel there's poltergeist activities, anything creepy, anything that is spooky on a supernatural level that makes you feel uneasy, definitely this package will help you as well. If somebody's done black magic on you, sent you the evil eye, right? Hexes, curses, voodoo, witchcraft, that kind of stuff. This particular package will help you with that. Also, there is the self-help guide, the Holy Light package. If you wish, you can also have a look at that. That is equally as effective. The only difference is here I'm very targeted when I do this personalized reading with the chakra checkup package, because I know it's exactly you, and I target those particular entities that are inside of you or around you and in your home. They're not paying the rent now, are they? In the home or inside of your body? Nope. But it's best to get rid of them, because then whatever's written, whatever is meant for you, it will come. And life is a little easier. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all again. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.